Hi Sharon, Deb here, and I've got your images up on my computer, and I thought I'd take a quick minute to kind of run through the notes I'm going to be sending you, and I would just put together a little quick video so that you could kind of see it in process. I have a copy of your original right here, and then I took another copy. I did a save as so that I could actually work on it. I made it. I basically unlocked the background layer. And what I'm going to do is there's several parts in the picture that you want to clean up. And I'm going to use two different techniques. We're going to do the content fill because we can select part of the image and then fill it, let Photoshop kind of fill it. And then also I'm going to use the clone tool to do the other two backgrounds. So if you'll see, I'm going to start first with, I'm going to select my polygon lasso, and I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to grab here, here, here. This looks pretty quick and easy, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to select edit, come down to fill, and I'm going to use under the content, you'll have to drop this triangle down because yours may say foreground color. So you want to use content aware, and I say okay, and it takes that part out. I'm now going to come over and grab this other tree, and I want to be careful here because I do have some other things in the background there. And I'm going to close that loop, hopefully. There we go. I think that found it. Let's see what happens. And I'll do edit, content, edit fill, and then use the content aware. And see, it took out the other area. The other part I want to use, I think I want to use this little content aware in the little lamp post that's up here. Okay. I'm going to use edit, fill, content aware. Okay, so now I have those three main areas taken out. I'm going to deselect any remaining stuff. Now you'll see that I've still got a little bit of the tree that's close to his head. And then we've got a couple of other things. We want to get rid of the purse, and we want to get rid of the red part here on the asphalt there on the driveway. Or on the sidewalk area that they're working in. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to switch over to my clone tool, and I'm going to grab a pretty small brush. I'm going to go 5, 7, 8, anywhere between 5 and 10 maybe pixels so that you can kind of see it. And here what I'm going to do is with the clone tool, once you select the clone tool, so now I've got it selected and I've determined what size brush I want. Here's my selection. I'm going to come over and I'm going to hold down my Alt key, and you'll see that it has like almost a crosshair there where it says, okay, you're going to select this area. I'm stamping this area, so I'm going to say yes, I want that area. Then I'm going to come over and I'm going to very gently remove the other part of that tree from his right around his head there. And I think that we're okay. This obviously shows where the clouds are a little off. If you wanted to play a little bit with that, you could do the same thing there and kind of add the clouds back in, that layer of clouds back in. A little tough right there, but you can still play with the clouds here and clone them over a little bit to get them a little, I guess we could actually clean this up just a little bit around his shirt. And then that kind of cleans up that area right there. The next section is this red section down here. So the same thing. I'm going to use the texture of the asphalt to actually clone over the red marks, discoloration on the sidewalk there. And so I have selected an area just below, or you could use just above, depending on which one you think works well. And I'm going to get it in pretty close and stamp. And then I'm going to come up and I'm just going to go laterally right across that to kind of clean up that area there. I may have to do this twice because it looks like it's pretty close to his shirt there. Okay, so now we have those areas off, and so I want to go one more time and we're going to grab this purse. And we're going to try to take, or the little bag, I'm not sure if that's a purse or a bag. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make my, brush that I'm using even smaller. I'm going to go down to about 4. Yeah, about 4 or 5. And that way I can grab the darker area of this asphalt right here. Just kind of come up here and easily take that purse right out. Now you'll notice this is a little bit on the lighter side, so I might come up here and grab that there. But if you're just ease in the color, you'll be able to kind of clean that out. Here again, if you wanted to, you might have to do it a couple of times to kind of get the pattern out, and if that's actually what you want to do. But in about 3 or 4 steps now, you've cleaned up all the area. We can look back. Here's the original, and you see that we've taken out the post, we've taken out the purse, and we've taken out the red marks there on the side. I'm going to take this image here, and I'm going to, oops, where is it there? There we go. Bring it down so that it's about equal the size of the other one, so we can kind of take a look side by side and see the changes. And so we've taken away the red, we've taken away the purse, and the 3 different parts. So I'm hoping that helps you. I will admit it's a little bit of a practice, so you have to practice. So just to kind of review quickly, I used the my lasso tool to select what it was on the picture that I wanted to select. Then I used under Edit, my fill, and we used the Content Aware. And you'll notice right now it looks like I can't select it. It's because I don't have anything selected. So you have to have something selected for Content Aware to work. And then once I use those there, and if it doesn't work, just undo and try it again. And a lot of times in this kind of touch-up, undo is your friend. And then I used the second tool, was the clone tool. And so I kept my brush small and just made small strokes, and I'm able to get that red part out of the picture. I'm hoping that helped. Thanks, and I'll see you in class.